To myself. Hi guys. Wow, this is a weird beginning. First of all, I guess because I scheduled it. So when it said, "Do you want to resume?" I said, "Yes." It goes right to the live, but I thought I had some time because I wanted to just get like have a cigarette and stuff. But here we are, no problem. But then I realized my mic wasn't even on. You guys hear me now? I'm sure you hear me now. Okay, I need to wash these glasses. I have Kleenex here. It is such a beautiful day here in Montreal. So the last 2 nights, uh, it was cold. Well, for me, cold. Not really because I'm in menopause. So 1 hour hot, 1 hour cold, 1 hour hot. So yeah, but it's beautiful. Hey Google, what's the weather right now? Oh no, that's not happening. Right now in Lachine, it's 22 degrees and mostly sunny. Today it'll be sunny with a forecasted high of 22 and a low of 14. Okay, so it's gonna high of 22, but what is? Hey Google, what's the weather right now? Hey Google, what's the weather right now? Currently in Lachine, it's 22 degrees. It is 22. So we've Today, it'll be sunny with a forecasted high of 22 and a low of 14. So I guess we've reached our high now. 22 is like, hey, if I could have 22 all summer long, I'd be happy. Unless I'm in water, then I want it to be warmer. Okay. Yeah, so today was a day where I have more energy. So I decided to go to the dollar store to get one thing. No, well, I didn't get that much. But then I realized that I had gone to Walmart last week and I was muted. I know, but you guys hear me now, right? Okay, yeah, you should because when you don't, let me know because I don't know how much charge I have left in my microphone. But I'm gonna check the chat regularly. Yeah, so I had gone to Walmart last week and I did buy a few things and um Tord was having a very good Labor Day weekend sale. I don't know, I'm assuming they still have it. So they were having like 60-70% off already stuff on clearance. So I like took a gander and I was very happy with some things. Like well, I didn't get them all. I only got one article so far. I didn't buy much, so I bought like 6 articles. The next week, I guess I should get the rest. I was surprised. I put the order in. I got something like 2 days later, so that's kind of very fast. Guys, I just want to have a cigarette. Like I said, the live came on sooner than I expected. I thought I had 5 more minutes. But it's so nice outside. I went to McDonald's because I wanted a Diet Coke, and the lineup was crazy. But I waited because I wanted that Diet Coke. There's something about McDonald's Diet Coke. I don't know. I just transferred into when I came home. But the lineup, oh my god, I had to be patient because there was little old ladies in front of me and they were, using their coupons and, just okay. I helped them with it and everything. Trying to be a good Samaritan, you know how it is. Okay, so Jourdan. That's an interesting name of spelling Jordan. Brooke, how are ya? #1 blue-eyed princess. Hi. It's nice you're treating yourself. Yeah, I'm also trying to organize my place and I'm organizing my place and I'm getting ready for fall a little bit. Shabby Rose Creations by Kim. Hi Deedee, I'm late, but I'm here. Every time you ask Google the temp, my Google comes on my screen. Actually, it's funny because sometimes if I'm watching, if I rewatch the live that I did, because I want to see how, especially the last one when I was crying and everything, I'm like, I got to see what I look like. I didn't like to be like that, but it was a moment for you, those of you who don't know, my last live towards the middle end there, something happened where, how my light flickered while I was telling a story about the light flickering, and it was a whole thing, and it made me really emotional, and yeah, so I wanted to rewatch it, and the light did flicker, by the way, so that was really freaky. If you guys go watch my last live, you'll see the other Dollarama one. just watch it. You'll see it was really freaky because I was telling a story, and I'm not gonna say it again because if those lights flicker again, Shabby Rose Creations by Kim. I kind of remember. Don't you? I think you have a. Is it you that has a channel and does jewelry and stuff? Yeah, there you go. I remember that. See, I got a good memory. How's it going? Are you still making? Are you still making? I don't see. I don't think you are. Actually, your last video was 2 years ago. Oh, why'd you stop? Pourquoi t'as arrêté? Thunderstorms where you are? Where are you? Where are you, Edwin Starware? Edwin. Edwin. I went to high school with an Edwin. Edwin James. I think Edwin, yes. I remember. UK, bad weather. But is Edwin from Starwood, north of Seattle? Okay, you're in Washington. Is that it, Washington? Not that was. Hold on a second. Shabby Rose? No, that was the spirit of your mom. My mom sends me hummingbirds all the time. Yeah. It could be my mom, and it could be a bit, I don't know. Divine intervention could be, because I was telling a story about how I was watching Allah, a story about how Allah was there, and that was how he chooses people and stuff like that. So anyway, could be my mom. Yeah, anything. Yes, you're from Washington. No, north. Okay, north of Washington. Number one, make junk journals, ephemeral cards. Oh, you're the one who said. I think you wrote me a comment. I answered you. Yes, it says you sound like a pro. Actually, I can go check out your videos after. I didn't buy anything for that though today. I didn't buy anything for that, but I do listen to you guys. Whoever was in the chat last, I don't know who it was last live I did, because I'm going through menopause and I have trouble sleeping and stuff. Somebody told me about magnesium. Thank God I was reading and you told me to be careful because some of them are not for, some are for bones and all that. This one says for sleep support. So I took one yesterday. I was reading online too the reviews and they're pretty good. They're very good actually. So I took that. I bought that. So I plan on taking those at night. And I also bought myself hair, skin, and nail Jameson because God knows my hair's thin. Well, my nails right now are not real, right? And I always have issues with my nails. So skin, well, hey, who doesn't want better skin? I break out sometimes every once in a while. I have them hair, skin, nails. Yeah. Do they work for you good, number one blue-eyed princess? Are they good for you? Like, does it work? I know biotin, they say, is good for that, right? This doesn't actually say biotin, but when I saw hair, skin, and nail, I'm like, I'm in. I'm in. Yeah, they're brilliant. Okay, cool. Edwin, you're lucky you have thunderstorms. I actually like thunderstorms. We haven't had I think we've had like 1.5. I'm saying a half because one of them was like 2. This year it's been a very, very nice summer. I have to say, I think in the last couple, if anybody's here from Montreal, and if the last couple of years, I have to say this summer has been incredible. We've had really nice sunny days. I mean, a little bit too hot at one point, but still very nice. Hello, Vampadiva. How are we? Good evening. Have you gone to Poundland? I went back to Dollarama. It's an inside joke because Poundland is like a Dollarama in the UK. I just laughed the last time Van Diva said this in the live last time. I was laughing my Shabby. I've been dealing with severe chronic pain. At times, it's hard for me to sit up and bend my neck down. Oh God, I'll start making videos again. Hopefully, I can get it. I guess you'd have to try and get yourself. Well, how could you do that? I guess if you're sitting down, you can't have something level, right? It's be too high. Yeah. Oh, that must be very uncomfortable. Actually, that's not easy. I don't know. I wish I could give you a cure. I don't know. Van Diva's laughing. I love storms. Probably lose power, but that's okay too. I'm ready. I want to lose power because I bought those portable lamps last time. So, and I put the batteries in all three of them, even though one of them I was ready to throw out the window because the little screw wouldn't come out. I was like, my patience, my patience. But I ended up persevering and I did it. So, yeah, I have those ready for when the electricity goes out. And I love storms too. When I was a kid, we used to sit on my, so I had a best friend. I'm just going to say her first name. When I was a child, her name was Nancy. And we both loved thunderstorms. So every time there was one coming, we would sit on my balcony, my parents' house there. And my father knew how much we liked thunderstorms. So he would set up two chairs for us, me and my friend Nancy. And then he would make us, this is good memories, he'd make us root beer floats. So root beer floats I associate with thunderstorms, which is quite funny. Um, do on my channel, but being chronic pain affects everything mentally, physically. Oh, for sure. Yeah, go back to doing some. I hope you feel better soon for that. Fibromyalgia. Yeah, I've heard of that. That is chronic pain too. I had somebody at work who has that. She wasn't in a good mood ever, but I guess if you're in chronic pain, no, don't wish for loss of power. Fridge, freezer, LOL, groceries be too damn expensive. That's true. No, no, I'm not saying for the whole day. I would say just for usually when I lose power, it's for like an hour and a half. It's nothing major. They're pretty good here, Hydro Quebec. They're pretty good here for fixing stuff like that. So that's good. Okay, I'm finished my cigarette now. Okay, so let me do my little haul. Oh, and after I'm gonna make well, not after this. I'm gonna probably do a video because I want to make a soup. I'm in the mood for soup. I guess because the weather's been so like cooler and stuff, it makes me want to eat soup. So I checked in my fridge and my pantry, and I'm in the mood for vegetable soup. I have spinach, I have potatoes, I have carrots, I have zucchini, I have cabbage, I have frozen peas, I have red kidney beans, I'm missing something, a turnip because I love turnip. I have everything to make vegetable soup. I have a Parmesan rind because I put that in my soup. I'm debating on whether or not I have potatoes too. I'm debating on whether or not I'm going to put little pasta noodles. I might make them on the side and then just add to my soup because I don't like mushy noodles in my soup. That's one thing I cannot stand. So my mother always made anytime she made like her homemade chicken soup or anything or turkey soup, she would always cook the noodles on the side and just put them in while she's serving. That way they stay al dente just the way I like it, you know. Uh, an hour is long enough to melt ice cream. Ice cream is a life essential when perimenopausal body temperature. True. Actually, funny thing, Van Diva, I went to my grocery store too and I bought the Haagen-Dazs are on special. There's 3 bars in a box. At nighttime, every once in a while. When the power goes out, I get to cook on the wood stove, which I love. Baked potatoes, chicken wings, burritos. Try not to burn them. Bacon and eggs. Yeah, that reminds me of we had an ice storm here back in the 90s. My family home, of course, I was living with my parents at the time. It was like I forget what year, between 96 and 98, I forget. And we had a wood burning stove in the basement. And my father, like he was in the army in Germany back when he was young. So that was he was happy. He was happy that the power was out. He was all like, okay, now no more TV. We get to do things as a family. And we were cooking on that stove. We were playing board games. I mean, it was a good time. For me, it wasn't bad memories because I didn't have anything bad happen. We were lucky enough to have the wood burning stove and we were fine, you know. So I know for other people it was a major horror story and they had no power for weeks and weeks and weeks. So Alhamdulillah, I had a pretty good experience. Shamsa H. Deedee, are you Muslim? Yes, I am. I am. I am a new revert since February. If you got potatoes, I fancy. I don't know what a jacket potato is, Vamptiva. Please do explain. I would like to know. Uh, yeah, this chronic pain or fibromyalgia. Say it's not fun. Do I like chili, Brooke? Yes. Actually, chili. That's a good. That's a good. Yeah, I'm missing a couple of ingredients for that though. Have to have sour cream, cheddar cheese. I have cheddar. I have ground beef. I need the sour cream. Hi, Dee Dee. So glad I could catch another live. Hello, Tara. Baked potato. It's a baked potato. Yeah. Oh, we call you. So you guys call it jacket potato. Cool. I didn't know that. See. Oh, by the way, I did buy. I don't think I ever showed you guys this. So this necklace that I'm wearing just has the letter D on it that I got. But at the same time, I had gotten this one, and I'm not wearing it yet because I'm afraid to. It's actually the symbol of Allah. You see it? Yeah. So I have that I want to wear, but I want to wear. I don't know. I'm just afraid that it's gonna get. That's it. Yeah. It's so. I mean, I thought it was gonna be bigger. Actually, the pendant. It's very tiny. Maybe I'll get a bigger one. But yeah, I uh, I cherish that. I put it in my little corner there with my Quran and everything. So I got that too. I didn't show you guys. Okay, let's get into this a little bit. So my dollar store find more. I was only going there to buy what I wanted to. Oh yeah, I'll show you after. Anyway, I got this because it says blessed. I know it's upside down. No, it doesn't work. It just says blessed. So because the last time I showed you guys, I had bought these 3 little plants, so I figured I would put these in here and just put them in front of my sink in the kitchen. I think that's cute. Blessed. See? Aesthetic. I like the aesthetic. Because I had them just alone and I'm like, yeah, I don't know. This would be kind of cute. They had some that said grateful, some that say blessed. They also have in the back, I guess if you wanted to hang it, they actually have the pre-made holes there. So that's, I mean, maybe later on if I want to hang it up. So I bought myself that. I think is adorable. I just bought myself this because I wanted to put my batteries. I needed somewhere to put batteries because when it comes time to me needing batteries, I'm always like, where did I put my batteries? And then I find them scattered all over the house. Then I'm not sure if they're old or new or so new batteries are gonna go in here. New. I remember my ex would always bite them. I can't do that. See if they're good or not. Apparently, if you bite it, you'll know, but I can't do that. But I also got these. They're so cute. This one says, "Give thanks." They stand, like they actually stand. They're thick enough to stand. And this one says thankful, grateful, and blessed. So I thought those were cute. These are only $1.50. We know nothing is ever $1 anymore at the dollar store. So I like those. I like those. I also got myself these. They're just I bought the batteries to go with it too, which I will put now because they're just lights, like a string of lights. I was thinking of putting that in front of my television in the evening. I think it will be pretty. I mean, I mean, they're not really Christmassy. I mean, they look kind of like Bollywood kind of, style. So I was gonna I'm like, do I get silver or do I get gold? And I'm like, no, I get silver because kitchen, but my living room is more on the brown side, so I figured gold would be better. So I got that. There's like 10 of them, 10 lights, string of lights, and these were free. No. Sometimes they have the prices on the box. Sometimes they don't. I think it was 4 or 4.50, if I remember correctly. Yeah. So I got myself those that I'll try on this evening. I'm not going back to dollar store now for a while. That's it. Enough. And remember, I had bought the allspice candle. I burnt it the last 2 nights. I like it. So I went back and bought myself 2 other ones, but I'm trying another one now. This is Evening Musk, and it smells nice, very nice actually. I like this smell better than the other one, so I got 2 of them. Evening Musk. This is pretty cool. $3. Better than Bath and Body Works. Well, maybe obviously the smell of Bath and Body Works candles are like really, really there. These are not as, you know, strong, I guess you can say, but they still do smell. So I got 2 of these, and I like to have the gold, and the glass is like, it's like ribbed glass, you know, really nice, aesthetically pleasing for moi. I also got, so the last time I showed you guys, there was a picture like this, but it was different. It was a different vase. It was a longer vase, and it was Lily of the Valleys inside. So they had another one, and I said, you know what? I'm going to put it on the opposite wall. Actually, no, next to my door over here, I have, between my door where I come in and closet, I have a little space. So this would be perfect there, because I have a picture there now that I've fed up of looking at too. So it kind of matches the other one. I didn't know that they had a second one, so I got that one. And this was $5. Yeah, this one's $5, but they're really nice. It's a canvas. I like just plain, like I like simple, plain. I don't like things that are too busy, you know. I got myself that. And the last thing from Dollarama, I got myself this for $5. It's a table, a little table. You see the legs, you pull them out. Like when you're on your couch or whatever, you know, if you're having supper, or I guess if you want to elevate something, or, you know, I just like it. I think I've always wanted one like this. I can even put it like on my coffee table here to have something higher if I want, you know. Anyway, I just thought it was for $5. I think it's a really good deal, and it's very sturdy. Like it really is. It's a good. It's not cheap. So I'm thinking this is going to be good for me for something for sure for the future. So I like that. Let me look at the chat a little bit. Attends une minute. Where's my hijab? I have it in the. I'm not gonna go start looking for it now. I bought one. It's navy blue. I also bought the. I have all different colors. Actually, I could go. I don't know. The hijab, I'm not really sure where it is yet. If it's in there, I will pull it out. If not, I'm gonna have to show you another time. But I'll show you what I did get. 1 second. I have a sore knee today, guys. The joys of getting older. Is it in here? I'm sure it's in here. I have a little. Whoop-a-lie. Whoop-a-lie. I have some here. No, my hijab is not here though. Where did I put my hijab? Hold on. Bear with me, guys. Bear with me, please. I got a bunch of colors of these. Yeah. No, the hijab I have to. I'm not sure exactly where I put it. But I'm going to show you these things. You guys hear me well, eh? Still on? Sorry. I know it's going. Yeah, it's still on. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Sorry. That was unexpected. I didn't think I was going to pull this out. So, yeah, I got. I'm not going to put it on now because of my hair. But I got these. Actually, if anybody is in the chat right now that is Muslim and does wear hijabs, maybe they can help me out here. So these are just the ones that go on your head, but I'm not sure if it's the one that has the thick hem or the one that has the thin hem that goes on the head. Like which one goes around the face? I'm assuming it's the thicker one. I would think. So I got a bunch of these. I got them in every color: gray, purple, or red, brain fog, wine color. What's this? Black. And this is like a gold. And this is like a purple. And this is pink. And this is blue. They came all together. Those like, oh, this is, one is navy. navy blue and one is brown and one is black. So I got all of these, but I only have the one jersey cotton hijab, like the long one, you know. So I have those that I have to experiment with, and you know, I am a new revert, and it will take the time that it takes for me to get comfortable with that if I do, you know. But I bought the things too, just to see. It's good to have them. uh, so let me just see where I left off. Chili in a baked potato with cheese and sour cream. Oh, Vamp Diva, you are pulling at my taste buds. Hi, I don't know how to say your name. Appear? AP, is that APYR? I'm not sure. Shabby, I got hurt on the job at 34. I was in the medical field at 57 and I'm now 85%. Well, not when I see elderly people walking, jogging, or running, I'm so envious. No kidding. I know what you mean. It's hard. I hope you do whatever you can to try and get better because it's no fun to live in chronic pain. I mean, I have really bad issues with my knees. Actually, yesterday, no, the time I went when I went to Dollarama the last time, it was yesterday, right? No, yesterday was that was the day before, I guess. My whole leg started to get numb and tingly, and I'm like, oh no, is this sciatic nerve? Like, there's always something, right? But the shoes make a huge difference. Like, wear comfortable shoes with cushion. Like, the older you get, the more it's important to have, like, you know, good shoes, good support. So my Skechers are my life now, my go-to for sure. Oh, you like the stuff I showed you? Oh my gosh, so cute. I love fall decorations. Yes, Tara. I got some similar of those string lights. Mine were rattan. Oh yeah, I know. I've seen those too actually. Love the lights. Yeah, me too. I like anything like that. I was thinking of buying like string lights from Amazon. You know the ones you see like down going down, or I'd like to put well, I don't really have the no, not really here. Like I saw somebody who had at a house, and the way they did it is any area in their house that was like how can I say it, hidden, but you could still see the lines. They would put the lights there. So anyway, I made it really cozy looking. I like anything like that because I find it makes it cozy and stuff. Bath and Body Works candles are nice, but how much are they cost is crazy, and that picture is gorgeous. Thank you, Tara. So nice. Number one blue-eyed princess. Thank you. Cute for your coloring. Oh, Vamdiva, the table. Yeah, for sure. I also have a clipboard. I use the clip. Oh my god, that scared me. You guys ever do that? You have like, um, and then when you pick up your glass, this comes with it. It happens once in a while. It makes me jump every time. Maroon. That was the color I was looking for. Thank you, Tara. That was the color. Yeah, I have every color. Good job, Dee Dee. Thank you. I want to say your name right. Shamsa. Yeah, you know, I know how it's like for, and I'm ready for it. Uh, because I told you, like I have thick skin and stuff. But um, so when I went to this, I don't think I told you guys, but when I went to this webinar, not webinar is online, a seminar. It was in Saint Leonard, and it was a um an okay, what was his name? I forget his name right now. Anyway, it was a seminar in regards to Islam and Hadith, and there was 600 people there. And but it was I read all the frequently asked questions, and they said there was going to be like who's allowed to go, and it was like anybody, any religion, anything, you know, anybody can come to this. Like I bought tickets. I bought them like 2 weeks before. There was a group that came from the UK, and there was one sheikh that was talking, and he was talking about a specific hadith. Anyway, when I arrived there, I was the only one. I swear, I took an Uber there because that day I think it was like 42 degrees. It was so hot. I get up to the venue because I'm not really familiar with St. Leonard too much. So like the Uber goes up to the venue and I'm seeing all these people walking up to the venue and all the women were wearing hijab and, jalabas and hijabs. And I'm like, oh God. Like in a split second, I'm like, do I go? Do I not? And I said, no. I said, it said it was for everybody, even though I am Muslim, but I'm not comfortable yet to wear the hijab. That's me. And I thought maybe there would be some Christian people or other people from other religions or just, to listen, to hear, to whatever. So and I'm not kidding, I was the only one. So it was segregated, like they had women on one side and men on the other. Like it was, when you go to a wedding, the aisle. So all the men on one side and all the women on the other. Every single woman was dressed with hijab. But yeah, it was actually quite funny because I had to leave a little bit early. I didn't want to get home too late, and I didn't want to take an Uber back, so I left the place a little bit early. But the people that were working, like that came from the UK, I guess because I wasn't wearing hijab, they thought maybe I was. I don't know. They came to me and they came running after me and said, "Can we have your business card?" And I'm like, "Business card? I don't have a business card." And they're like, "Oh." I said, "No, I'm here for personal reasons. I'm a revert." And they said, "Oh, okay. Well, I thought we're sorry, but they okay." I'm like, "Okay, well, no, but still, do you have a business card?" I'm like, "No, I don't have a business card." So that was quite funny, but I really enjoyed it. I had to leave, like I said, a little bit earlier, but to catch my bus and stuff. But it was interesting that I stuck through it, and I saw some kind of people looking at me funny. Even though I was dressed very modestly, I had something all the way up to the neck. I had long sleeves. I had long pants. Like I was dressed very modestly and stuff. But I still saw some looks. So, but I don't care because I'm a new revert and it'll take the time that it takes for me to learn stuff, and I might do something wrong and I might say something wrong, and I appreciate if somebody corrects me, but to be judged, it's not going to work with me. Like it doesn't you're not going to, bother me. Anybody judging me for the religion I chose or how I'm doing it, or if I decide or not decide yet to put the hijab on. I get comments like, "Oh, it's not very Muslim of you to do that." Those things don't get to me because the relationship that I have with my God is between me and Him only. So, you know, just want to make that clear. But yeah, the only reason a woman needs to cover up is to not be a temptation to men. It is not. It is not. I don't. And will it ever vacate a woman's responsibility for the actions of a man who doesn't understand consent? You are a beautiful woman. You deserve the best. Thank you so much. Happy Sunday, Deedee and Chad. Hi, Ruth. Deedee is making her own choices in her own way in her own time, so I can't stand seeing extremists pushing her own. Yeah, it doesn't work with me. Don't worry about it, Van Diva, but I appreciate it. Women in mosques here have separate entrances. I hope you take your time to study the Quran fully. Oh, yeah. I spend most of my day when I'm home watching a lot of stuff about Islam, and like I said, my story is something very, you know, personal, I guess. I shared it, but I don't think anybody will really understand, right? So, and I wanted to say something. You just brought something in my. Oh yeah, I say to myself, when people like to talk about the hijab a lot and talk about covering up and stuff, and it is a personal choice. There's a lot of Muslims that don't, and it doesn't mean that Allah on Judgment Day is gonna, you know, it really it's more than that, and I'm not saying that I never will. I just, for now, especially when you live in the Western world, it's a little bit more difficult, and you do it at your own pace. And when you think about it, I don't know why they like to pinpoint at, they constantly point at Muslim women, but think about nuns. I mean, I grew up Christian, I grew up Catholic, right? I only turned Muslim at 50. Nuns cover their head. It also says in the Bible that women should cover their head. So it's not just in the Quran. This is something that is said in the Bible, and nuns cover their head. So we don't pick on them, though, do we? Think about it, really. Really. So yeah. But anybody that tries to judge me or throws, mock me or whatever because I'm not doing something what they think I should do, that does not bother me at all because I know I'm doing the right thing. I know I'm doing what I can. And like I said, the relationship between me and him is just between me and him. Yeah. So let me also show you guys what I bought. So this is the one article of clothing that I purchased last week and I got it 2 days later, which was surprising. The rest I hope has come soon, but it's, I guess, end of summer color sale. Actually, I just was reading a comment about that, or I was writing back. You know, the whole thing about after Labor Day, you're not supposed to wear white. Like, my mother brought me up that way. So I still have that in my head. Maybe not so much for like beige and stuff is okay but like to wear a white purse, I wouldn't, or white pants, I wouldn't. I still have that in my head. So this is, it keeps falling off it's an off the shoulder, see? Off the shoulder kind of shirt. You can wear a tank top underneath and stuff. I just think it's pretty. I really like it. It's got sleeves that are more see-through. It's got the lining. See how it keeps falling off here? It's got a double lining in the front, so that helps. And this is more see-through, obviously, with the nice sleeve here. So it's very pretty, very feminine. I really, really like it. I got that. That's the Torrid thing. I'm waiting for the rest. So when I get the rest, I'll show you. I only have a couple more things. And then Walmart last week, I just picked up some things I saw. Got a 3X t-shirt. I wanted an oversized t-shirt for the house or when I go out just to run some errands. So I bought one the last time from Torrid, I think it was. And I have a stain on it already, white, so I bought myself these at Walmart because they were not expensive. How much was it? I already took the tag off. This is not the price. This is just the size. It says 3X. I don't know. Oh, here it is. I got the tag. How much was this? $12. I mean, yeah, not too bad. It's a nice material, obviously, very soft and cottony. I like that. I got myself this tank top. I like the color. It's like a fuchsia pink. This was $10. The George brand from Walmart. I like that. I could put a white kimono over it, or my jean jacket. I don't really like now. I have my arms out a bit. I don't normally do that because I don't like that. But in my house, I'm okay with that. And then I got this. I always used to bypass this, and then I'm seeing a lot of people wearing just like a white blouse, button up blouse. I'm like, you know what? This with nice jeans and my white Skechers. Why not? It's just so comfy. And I got this one. I think I got it. I got a 2X, but I tried it on, and it's really big. It fits me perfect. So yeah, I always wanted a one like this. So I would always pass by them, but then I'm like, why? This is gonna be nice and comfy. So yeah, and I could put that tank top that I just bought underneath. I actually bought a bunch of tank tops. Oh, and sorry, Dollarama. I bought two more of these because I'll show you guys. I showed you the last time, but I bought two more because they're handy. So if I fold clothes and because I'm drying all my clothes. I have a big rack here. I bought it on Amazon, and now I'm drying two more sheet sets with pillowcases. I like the smell of freshly hung dry because the patio doors open with the screen, so the sun is shining on it. So I like when it smells like outside my sheets, like my towels. So these are very handy at the dollar store. So now I have three. So when I'm folding clothes, I can put it in here, or when I have dirty clothes, or just, I think they're they're more pleasing to the eye than a big Costco bag or a big Maxi bag or something. So I got myself two more. So like I have one over there I already used, and I got myself two more. And they collapse, right? You want to collapse it. So easy for storage. If you're not using it, it's easy to put away. So I kind of like that a lot. So I got those two. All things that are not going to go to waste. This blouse. I actually thought this was more white though, but it's a nice color. It's like a very uh beige. So soft, so silky, smoothie, chiffony, I guess you could say. But it's pretty. I really like it. That is my haul. Yeah, so I'm gonna make a soup. I'm gonna do a video though, because if I make the soup, I like to let it simmer for quite some time. So I can't really do a live because then when I do cooking, I like to show you the end result and me taking a bite and stuff. So I'll make a video instead. It'll be so that way I can let it simmer for a couple of hours, and then have it for supper. And I will probably upload it tonight, inshallah, if all goes well. Yeah. Oh, excuse me, mon Dieu. I didn't sleep well last night again. I was people upstairs were making noise. It was Saturday, right? So they had people over, I think. So it was like up until midnight. And then I kept waking up again every hour, getting hot and cold, hot and cold. So I also grew up Catholic. Yeah, I grew up Catholic. Women in mosque have separate entry. Yeah, okay, we talked about that already. Really nice. Thank you, number one Void Princess. Just be you, whatever your way. Just believe in what you believe in your way. Hypocrisy of men having their women covered so men don't look at her. Yet they're looking at women who are not covered. Yeah, I know. Oh, I like that. Think you have similar in black. Which one? The chiffony kind of blouse, Van Diva? Yeah, this and I'm sorry, I gotta have to say it too, just because sometimes it frustrates me. These things people don't get it. When you think of in a mosque, right? You know how women are separated from men, or behind men, or have their own place, kind of to pray. Because I mean, think about it. We all know how Muslims pray. We prostrate, right? We like I, being a woman, by me doing prayer, I would not want a man behind me. Like I wouldn't want that as a woman. So it's not about, oh, they're doing that for women. And I as a woman would not want to have a man behind me while I'm prostrating to pray. I'm sorry. Like that's me, big time. Like no matter what religion, no matter what I'm doing, if I had to prostrate somehow, I wouldn't want a man behind me. You know what I mean? Like I think it's just for me, I wouldn't feel comfortable. So don't see it as like oppressing or whatever. It's not that at all. At all, at all. Uh, when my ex passed away, I was with him for 10 years, and he passed away at an early age, very sudden. Uh, it was my first time going into a mosque. And I was having a talk with Imam. Actually, and that's where I had a good conversation with him that morning. It was a very sad day, obviously. But I guess he was trying to help me and talk to me and stuff. And he had a very good conversation with me in regards to how women are viewed, in Islam. And it was very eye opening. Like how like, Arab men like to protect their women. Um, yeah, it was a very good conversation. And I appreciate it, and it made me open my eyes. I'm very open minded. I just wish more people would be open minded, not judgmental, or not right away have their opinion. Like, just be open minded, listen to other people, other cultures, other religions, be open minded. Like, I don't have anything against anybody who, for them, they want to be Catholic. For them, Jesus is the Son of God. It is what it is. It is your journey. It is, Um, but yeah, just don't right away block it. And there's too many people that do that. Just be open minded. Everybody live and let live, right? That's what we say, live and let live. What this? I can't wear white within the first 5 minutes. It's being ruined. Yeah, I know what you mean, Shabby. I have the same problem. Actually, one of the t-shirts too. The problem is actually I use the Tide capsule, and the laundry detergent, the blue part, is sticking on the shirt. It won't go out. It won't go away. I don't know. I guess I'll bleach it because it is white. So I will use bleach. I bought some bleach tablets. I'll put that in my wash and see. I tried to wash it 3 times now, and the blue is still showing on my white shirt. It's like, okay, this is laundry detergent. It's not, it's not even a stain. It's laundry detergent stain. But I bought some tablets, some bleach tablets. So I'm going to try and take it out with that. Um, Smack that thing. Hi, Deedee. Hi, chat. Looking good, Deedee. Thank you, Dreamcatcher. They don't separate due to the prayer positions. Exactly. Just take your time in reading the Quran for yourself, not just bits and pieces. No, I'm taking my time. I have it right here. I have book, but with my poor eyes. This is the app that I use. You can see it. You probably can't. Can you? Anyway, I'm on number 5. Surah number 5. Like Al Baqarah is the longest one. It has like over 278, I think. So yeah, it takes time. And sometimes I reread them because I want to get it, or I do some research about what it means, or I'm not just like reading fast, I want to get the whole purpose. And believe it or not, I often start bawling my eyes out, you know, because the reading the Quran has that effect on me. I don't know. So yeah, I'm on number 5, and there are, if I remember correctly, 114. Yes, I knew that. 114 surahs. So I have a lot more. So I do that in the morning when I wake up. I will read the Quran, put on a candle, have a coffee, that kind of stuff. But it's a good app. It is a good app. I'm gonna watch replay. Wanted to say hi. Hit that like. Have a good day. Thank you so much, Dreamcatcher. Yeah, I can't stay long either because I want to make my soup. I want to let it simmer for a couple of hours so it tastes better. So I wanted to do that. I just wanted to show you guys. I said, why not do a little live? Um, I know Spirit's not here, but she's supposed to do a live tomorrow because she's crossing a famous bridge around her house, and we're gonna go on StreamYard, Spirit in the Sky Blue, and then yeah, me and her we were trying to find. She doesn't have Messenger, she doesn't know how to work it and stuff, so we're trying to find a way to contact each other. She lives in the States, I live in Canada. I called my service provider, but they're like 75 cents a minute. I'm like, no, me and Spirit, if we get on the phone together, we're gonna talk a long time. So, um, and for the package, it was like an extra $30 a month. I'm like, no, I'm not doing that either. So we're trying to find ways that to be able to talk to each other, right? So once she figures out Messenger, with that is the easiest way. But other than that, now we're gonna try and do the StreamYard tomorrow, and then after when everybody leaves, me and her will stay on and we'll talk. So that'll be fun. So yeah, guys, that's it. I wanted to just do my little live. It's Sunday. It's a long weekend, right? You guys too in the States. So today's actually still a Saturday, kind of. I love it. It's my final week before I start work, I think. Inshallah, I'm supposed to start maybe the week after. If not, then it'll be the week after that. But I think it might be the week of September 8th. I think. Yeah. So I'm enjoying every moment that I can now that I'm not working, and trying to get organized in my house before I start to work. So, on that note, I will get off here and relax a little bit and then start my soup. So, look out for the video of that either later tonight or early tomorrow morning, but I think I should have it up by tonight because we don't sleep here, remember? There's no sleep here in this house. When I make my spaghetti sauce, I let it simmer for yeah, shabby. Hey, I need to make a good sauce. I haven't done that in a long time. But now the difference is I used to make it with Italian sausage. I'm not gonna do that anymore because I don't eat pork anymore. So I have to make it. My mother used to no, even ribs. Well, my mother used to make it with all kinds of different things. Sometimes she used pig's feet, which I'm not going to do. Sometimes she would just use ground beef. Sometimes she would use veal, beef, pork. Sometimes she would use cube beef. Sometimes she would do ribs, which I can't do that either, but I can use beef ribs, I guess. Yeah, there's all kinds of different ways to make a good sauce. To me, it's good tomatoes, good ingredients, good olive oil, fresh basil, like all the little things, real Romano and Parmesan, not the one in the shaky that you buy in the aisles. No, 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 no. So if you have the good ingredients, you can always make a good sauce. I am half Italian, so it's important. Okay, guys. Yeah. So enjoy your rest of your weekend, guys. Hope you have a good day off tomorrow too. For those of you who have the day off, and look out for my soup. I guess I'll call it like a minestrone soup, maybe, or just veggie soup. Yeah, I'm gonna make that later. So take it easy. Be good. Be nice people. Help your neighbors. I'll see you guys on the flip side. Bye.